Welcome to Holy Cross. We're celebrating this year our 170th anniversary since the school's foundation by Holy Cross Church. This is the school's motto, First for Dreams. What we want to do at Holy Cross is for all the children to dream big, and we want the children to share their dreams with us so that we can help them to achieve their dreams. It also helps us to tailor-make our curriculum. We're a small school, we have fewer children than some of the other schools in Uckfield, and it means that we can tailor-make our curriculum to suit the dreams and the interests of the children in our school. So, to be able to achieve our dreams, we have some secrets of success. So our secrets of success are things like concentrate, not giving up, improving all the time, and this one over here, work hard. So we teach these secrets of success to the children so that they can achieve well and achieve their dreams in life. At Holy Cross, we like to have fun. We like to have fun with our learning, and because we're based right in the centre of town, it means that we can get out and about. And one of the things that we do every year is that we have a May parade where we celebrate the coming of the summer. And the whole school go out together, and we're led by a melodeon player from a local Morris side. And he plays the music. We stop outside various shops on the high street and we sing our favourite songs. One of the songs we sing is Sussex by the Sea, and it has become our anthem. The reason that the children enjoy singing this anthem so much is because, of course, it's the song that's sung by Brighton and Hove at football. So the boys in particular really like this anthem. But another reason why we sing it is because it gives the children this sense of belonging. They belong to Sussex, they are Sussex children, and I want the children to be proud of where they come from. And when we do parades together as a school, that also engenders a real feeling of belonging, of being part of a wider family. So, some of the other things we do as part of our curriculum that we do together as a school are we always go on a pilgrimage. This year, our pilgrimage, we're celebrating our 170th anniversary. So we walk from school to Buxted Park, to the little church there, and all the children walk together. And again, it engenders that sense of family, of belonging, and of being proud of our school. Another thing that we do is that we have some allotments here in school, and we grow our own fruit and veg. And one year, the whole school made pickles and chutneys, which we sold at the farmers market on Saturday. So we even come into school sometimes on a Saturday. This is our school hall. You can see it's very spacious. Although we only have just under 80 children at Holy Cross School, the school was built for far more children. And over the years, we've got smaller and smaller and smaller. However, this is a great thing because we've got plenty of space here, which you can see with our marvellous hall. We have links at Holy Cross with schools in Africa and also a school in Peckham in South East London, because I believe this is really important, because if you're living in Uckfield, you might think that you're living in quite a white British bubble, but I want to broaden the children's horizons and make them realise that they're part of a multicultural society. So that's why we have links with schools in Africa and also with our school in Peckham. And the Peckham children have been to visit us in the past, and it's been really enjoyable for both parties. So, this is the main part of the school, and you can see the lovely sense of space that we have here. So, children aren't vying for space, and as such, we have this lovely calm atmosphere in our school. We're really fortunate at Holy Cross because we actually have lots of space and some additional classrooms. This one has been remodelled into a music room, We've got loads and loads of wonderful instruments in here, and we also have a class set of 30 ukuleles. So all the children at Holy Cross from year 3 upwards learn to play the ukulele, and actually they're quite good at it. We have a dedicated music teacher who comes in once a week, and she does the teaching of the musical instruments and musical notation. So this is our school library. If I were an estate agent, I would say it's dual aspect because it's got windows on either side, and it's a lovely bright sunny room, and we've got loads and loads of books in here. But we're also really fortunate to be really close to the local library in Uckfield. We can walk from school to the library in Uckfield without crossing any roads, and we often do that to borrow books for topics. We've got loads and loads of fiction here, but our non-fiction is a little bit slim. But we don't mind, because we can go and borrow our topic books just by walking up to the end of the drive, across the top of the Luxford car park, and there we are at the local library. These are the oldest children in the school, and many of them will be leaving us because they're in year 6, and they'll be moving on to either Uckfield College or to King's Academy at Ringmer. So these children are the product of all of our hard work at Holy Cross, and it's really sad to see them go, but it's also really lovely to see new children coming into our Holy Cross family. Because we're a small school, all our classes are mixed age, and this class is year 3-4. And as I said before, you can see how calm the children are here and how much space they have to learn. Year 1-2, another mixed age class. So we've got our year 1s and our year 2s in here, and they have plenty of space because this classroom also has a little annex and adjoining classroom over here. And through the door is a canopy so that in the summer months the children can go outside and work at the picnic tables outside. So plenty of room at Holy Cross for children to learn. So from this point onwards, we're moving into the early years space. So all of this space that we have here is for the children's larger construction and role play. So plenty of room. We've sort of borrowed a little bit from a corridor. We've still got our codes, the cloakroom area, but we've also made use of this lovely light and airy space. So, we've come to the early years classroom. When we go through these doors, you will see our reception class and the children learning through play. So we've seen our indoor classroom, and now I'm leading through to the outdoor classroom. Here we've got space to draw and mark make outside. We've got a welly rack because we're going to need those Wellingtons. I've got my wellies on. And we've got sand and water. And if we come up this way, this is our main outdoor classroom. Now the rationale for learning outside is obviously it's healthy. I'm just going to move out the sun. It's healthy, and also the children are using their gross motor skills. They are strengthening their bodies by playing with much larger equipment. And the benefits of playing with large equipment are that they have to engage with one another and interact with one another. So if you want to move one of these tyres, you're going to have to say to your friend, "Can you help me?" And this is what we're teaching the children to do in the early years, to get on with one another, to be very good at socialising, compromising, listening to one another, working together, playing together and enjoying learning. We have allotments. They're looking a little bit sad at the moment because we're in November. However, we do grow our own fruit and veg at Holy Cross, and as I said before, we take a stall on the farmers market and we sell it to the public. At Holy Cross we really prioritise reading. We were in the library earlier and we have loads of lovely books in the library, but we want the children to be reading all the time. So we're now in the playground, and in the playground we have the book shack. Inside here there are some little bookcases, some comfy little sofas, lots of book posters. It's like entering into a magical world of books. This is our school playground. Standing on the edge of the playground, and we're looking out towards the school grounds. We have a massive playing field, and the playing field all the way around the edges are lots of lovely specimen trees. Each tree is different and our classes are named after these trees. My personal favourite is this one here. I don't know if you can see it, the big yellow round globe that is a hornbeam tree. What a beautiful tree. What lovely spacious grounds we have at Holy Cross. As I said before, Holy Cross is situated right in the centre of town, and you can see from our playing field that there's Tesco's behind us. Down that end of the field we've got the fire station, and you can see that we can get out and about really easily, and that's why we're able as a whole school to go out and do our pilgrimage, to do our parade in May, just to get out and about into the town, visit the library, do all those things that are accessible and are on our doorstep. Through here is our woodland classroom, our forest school. We've got loads of lovely trees, so we've got sweet chestnuts, we've got hazel trees, and we build fires here in the forest school, and we actually cook the sweet chestnuts and the hazelnuts. So here we are in the forest school. This is a magical place. It's quite spiritual in some ways. The children, when they've done their forest school session, they gather around the fire in a circle, and it's a circle of thankfulness, and they're encouraged to say what they're thankful for. And the forest school just brings the children closer to nature. They know that they are custodians of this woodland. This is their woodland. And when people walk past and they chuck their rubbish in, the children clear it all up. They also cut away the brambles and make sure that the forest school doesn't get overrun with weeds. And as I said, this is their space. The children are out here, they're in nature. It's a time in the curriculum where they can be free and they can make choices and they can learn what they want to learn. They're also introduced to risks. So they are using knives to whittle, and they're using saws to cut branches and to cut logs even. And they're introduced to these risks, but they're introduced in a safe way. So, there's a tendency nowadays to wrap children up in bubble wrap, not let them play with things that might be deemed to be dangerous. But here in the forest school they have their freedom. They can climb the trees, they can use tools, but all of these things they do safely. We also teach them how to make fire. And that's one of the elements of forest school that they really, really love. And when the fire's going, in the winter months, we do forest school throughout the year. In the winter months, the children gather around the fire and they cook lovely warming fruit punches, or they might be cooking little nettle samosas. So they are making use of everything that there is in the forest school.